2000 hours on the 6th of the 4th, 2022. If you tuned in, this is diary entry number 1. So, congratulations, you are getting the first entry of this, what do you call it, a vlog of my journey to, let's just say, becoming an entrepreneur. So yeah, right now I'm pretty tired, but I had a somewhat busy day. Is it busy? I don't know, because let's just say I'm just starting off with all this, and I am growing my mental endurance for this type of thought. It's not something I'm used to. I don't want to say that I don't have any mental endurance, because when I need to set myself to a task, I do it. But there's a lot of new things to learn, so I get exhausted really easily. And right now, that's how I'm feeling. So of course, this one's going to be a short one. So what did I get up to today? I did an inspection of the premise I wish to hire, and of course, me finding and looking at that premise online is the whole spark of the real beginning of my entrepreneurship enterprise. Yeah, because I've always thought about it. I've always planned and prepared and did this and that and tried to, let's just say, run business or start enterprises, but I never really followed through. I don't know. I guess the main thing I found with me falling out was I had too much on my plate. I was dealing with this, dealing with that. I'm always in school, sadly. Not sadly, but yeah, I was always in school, doing my little side jobs. And sad to admit, I usually always had to deal with emotional problems with partners or others as such. I'm an emotional guy. I'll be honest about that. And I care about who I invest my heart into. And when those matters get imbalanced, it's very difficult for me to deal with. But anyway, I'm past all that, and I'm learning to, let's just say, take on less so I can do more. And like with this new entrepreneurship enterprise journey I'm taking, I'm not going to take a lot with me. I'm going to travel light. But as I travel light, I'm going to build more. I'm traveling light so that I can move and build more. And yeah, and I also need to develop and learn the skills necessary to get myself bigger and bigger in this material world. Cause I am living in the material world, and I am a material boy. Blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm tired, so I'm just trying to enjoy myself. So, yep, inspected the premise. Looks exactly how I want it. No. Let me say that. Because online there are pictures. It looked just like in the pictures, and when I was looking at those pictures, I was having visions of how I want to change the shop to how I want it to be. And when I was inside, I felt happy. There was good energy, good vibes, and there was definitely a lot of space for creativity. As an artist, all we want is space. All we want is a clear canvas. All we want is room to think, breathe, and paint, or write, or sing, or whatever. We want to express our souls. And that place definitely was the place that I and others could express their souls. that might be a clue of what I'm about to start. Yeah, anyway, um, yeah, so I'm happy with what I saw, and I saw all the potential that I'm gonna bring out of it. And I shall bring out the potential very soon. Because I don't want to say hopefully, I'm gonna do it. It needs to happen. All of this needs to happen. And yeah, and I came along. The princess came along with me. She was excited for me, so she wanted to come along, see what I had in mind, because she didn't have any idea of what my enterprise was gonna be. I never told her anything. I just told her, hey, come with me to inspect this property. Like, oh, okay. Are you gonna move to live there? I'm like, no. This is a commercial. And she's like, commercial? I'm like, yeah, because I'm gonna open a business. And she got excited because she knows I won't say silly things. Like if anything, she felt that I was serious this time. I was honest about it. I don't know if she can gauge my determination. I don't know if anyone can, given let's just say the track record. But fuck that track record. That's the old me. That's got nothing to do with this guy right here. Yeah. Man, this diary is supposed to be reporting what happened, but all I'm doing is saying how I feel and getting all emotional and emo stuff. But who cares? This is the way I do it, so deal with it. No, don't deal with it. Love it. Yeah, I'm so happy to have her by my side. You know, it's she gives me hope, and I'll never be able to thank her enough. Yeah, so when we checked it together, she seemed pretty happy too, and I was wondering why. And she says, "Yeah, it looks good." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, what do you think?" And she says, "Yeah." Like, oh, and then I was worried that she was just liking it because I was already liking it. And when I stepped in, I was smiling and looking around, jumping around. I was afraid like she was just liking it because I was creating a positive energy. But then she told me, no, I walked in before you. And she said that as soon as she walked in, she could already see the vision that I was trying to portray to her. And yeah, that was authentic enough of a message to me. So thank her. God bless her. The universe bless her. Everybody bless her. And of course, I will continue my duty as her knight and look after her. But yeah, so after the princess and we went for lunch, and that is where I took time learning little bits and pieces of how I can move into this new business life. Because in a sense, she is sort of my business mentor. She too is coming up with her own little businesses. She's already started one small business, quite successful already. Maybe not in the terms of like it's a company already, but it's moving. Sales aren't a problem or anything. And now she's going to start a second one. So she luckily is in that. She knows how to tap back into that starting off, that startup mindset, for lack of a better word. And so since she's already a few steps, or she's several steps ahead of me on her startup, it helps me treat her like, oh, she's my senior, she's my mentor, and I should pay attention to what she's thinking, what she's going through, so that it will help me as I trail behind her with my startup. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So another reason why I'm glad to have her around. But you know, besides all that helpful thing for the enterprise, I'm just glad that, you know, she lifts my spirits. I believe everyone should try to appreciate who they have around them and really see how others can lift their spirits. Because, you know, at times, especially like right now I'm really exhausted and I'm stressed out by other things, it helps. It helps a lot. It gives me that little push that I never asked for. So yeah, a bit of learning. I don't know if she understands that I'm trying to learn and sap information out of her. I'm just playing like, a nice person and stuff, but really I'm like be taking notes when she's not looking, and I'm getting what I can. But other than that, I'm just being a true human, and what do humans do? They learn and grow with each other, because that's the best way to gain knowledge, through relationships and discussions, which is a lot of what my enterprise is going to involve. It's all about learning and becoming more knowledgeable and experienced. Yeah, it's all about learning, let's just say that, and all about relationships. So after that, had to go back home, because my lease at my apartment right now is almost coming to an end in 5 days, I believe. So I had to move out all my gear. Luckily I can leave it at my parents' house, and yeah, that's a bit tiring. And also I have to do a bit of the study that I'm doing, because I am a student. That's draining. And then I also have to study the stock market, because I told myself I'm gonna dip my foot into it. That's all I'm gonna do, just dip my foot into it, because remember, I'm traveling light. I'm giving my all to the enterprise, and when it's downtime, just splash the water with my feet. I know everyone thinks that if you're gonna do trading, you should be more active and do this, and then always like sell at the right time, buy at the right time, all that. Like I can tell, it's a common theme, it's a common trend, it's the fashion, it looks it. But if you all know me, I'm fashionable in a non-fashionable way. No, that's the wrong way to say it. I'm fashionable in a way that doesn't follow trends. Yeah. So I don't know if I want to be active in my trading. I can't be bothered. I got something else I want to concentrate on. But yeah, I am finding that engaging in a bit of trading as well is making me a bit tired. It's actually making me quite tired. So I might have to just make my what's the right word? Make my effective moves and let it do what it's supposed to do, and not have to worry about it. I have a goal and I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to build this thing, and you'll find out more, of course. So wish me luck. I know I didn't explain much, but I did explain a lot. Whatever. This is a try. This is number 1. Let's see how this diary improves. No, you know what? This diary doesn't need to improve. This is me having time to empty this big thing. Look how big my head is. This is one of my traits. Big head. See? I usually get teased for having a big head. But where am I gonna fit all this knowledge, baby? I'm a philosopher. Where am I supposed to put all my wisdom and knowledge and excellence? It's gotta go somewhere, right? I don't know. That's the downfall of being a philosopher. You become quite big-headed. See? Get it? But yeah, drink some water, guys, and take care. I'm signing out. Zip it in and zip it out.